the Roadshow podcast.
Smokey.
The one and only.
How are you?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Very, very well.
You looking good?
Same to you.
Thank you.
Husky as fuck as always.
Big buddy smoke.
Are you been training?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Relaxing.
Yeah, I've been chilling.
Why, what is it with like I gotta bust my ass, but every time I see you, you look like you put on like 10 kilos of muscle.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm like, oh, this time I see him, I'm gonna be bigger than him. And then I'm like, oh, fuck.
I mean, I like to eat.
Yeah.
And drink a lot of Hennessy, you know?
So a lot of people like, they disregard the food.
Yeah, man.
When they go to the gym and shit.
Bro, diet plays a big part in everything, man. Like, there's no point training if you ain't eating right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to get your diet. Oof, look at that. This is nice, man.
Hennessy for the gains.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, I being a new dad, it's harder to hit the gym now.
True. How's that? Tell us about being a dad, man. How's
It's
that
the
going?
scariest thing in the fucking world, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was it? Like, the birth. Explain the birth.
I'm going to need a drink.
You need a drink for this, man. I'm curious, man. I'm curious. Because a lot of men, right, they go through that process and they start viewing their women differently. More like sometimes they view their women in a more empowering way, or like sometimes it's like, oh shit, like can I still look at that pum pum the same, you know? You know what I mean?
Lucky for me that wasn't destroyed because she had a C-section.
So the pum pum's still the same?
Yeah, it's still the same.
Okay.
Yeah. I got lucky on that. I was freaking. But yeah, no. So the story goes, and this is for anyone that's had kids or anything like that. This is probably one of the worst ways it can happen.
Yeah.
Not having kids, that's the best thing that could ever happen. But
what the fuck?
But the process of how the kid came into the world, like the actual pregnancy, the birth, was wild. So we go into the hospital at like 8:30 the night before it happens, and we're planning, like, this is a Friday night. We're planning our Saturday. We're planning our Sunday. We're gonna go for a walk on Saturday, try and get the baby out. We're gonna have dinner. We're gonna go have a curry. See if hot food can shoot that motherfucker across the room. and then so we go in. They're like, oh, like they go through the list and they say, and she says, oh, I've been bleeding a little bit, and she goes, and the lady goes, what? And she goes, oh, we're gonna have to introduce you right now.
Damn.
And I was sitting there like, what does that mean? And they're like, oh, she's got to stay here tonight. And Denise just started, my partner Denise just started crying because she's like, oh, does that mean we don't get to have
the curry?
Indian food? I was like, yeah, I don't think so.
Typical Denise, eh?
Yeah, typical shit.
Yeah.
And then from there, I was told to go home at like 10, and like when you're just waiting there, she's like, I feel a little bit different, because what they do is they put this hormonal, they call it a ribbon. It's literally like a ribbon, but it sparks hormones. So they put it inside the pussy, vagina, and
to induce.
It starts the hormones, so the body thinks it's starting to give birth.
Right.
Yes, and I had no idea. I was like, why are we tying ribbons? What the fuck is this? And so they put that shit in, and eventually she started feeling a certain way, and they're like, you got to go home now. Try and get some sleep because tomorrow's a big day. And I was like, this ain't shit. This ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm asleep like a baby. And I got home, and it was like 11 o'clock. I was scrolling Facebook, Instagram. I think I talked to one of my mates on the phone, and then I woke up to a phone call at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, come now, like, this is literally her tone, come now, I'm losing a lot of blood, the doctor said hurry.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. So this, and I'm like, well, she didn't seem like
I'm losing a lot of blood.
She didn't seem like she was scared. Like,
I would have gone strapped up. You niggas trying to kill my wife.
But I was like, well, I guess I'll just take my time then. So I went and had a shit. I had a shower. I got some food.
Typical man shit.
Yeah. When I got there was like a bilby outside. I was like, fuck a bilby. And I was taking photos of a bilby. I have no idea what was going on. So I pressed the button because it's like after hours. You got to press the emergency button. And they're like, who are you here to see? And I was like, Denise McAllister, room, whatever it is. Oh, I should bleep her name out. Whatever. And they're like, they didn't answer me. They just went, dude, like straight away. And I was like, they should have said, oh, yeah, it's okay. Come on up. But they didn't. You know, they were like, urgency.
Get your ass in here right now.
So I get in the elevator and the elevator closes and I'm like, it's okay. Maybe she forgot to say, come on up. And then the fucking elevator door opens up and there's like 3 people standing there.
Damn.
And I was like,
my nigga, that's when you.
And they're like, follow us.
What, like some FBI shit.
Yeah. Like, and they were jogging. And I was like, I just woke up. Like,
I took a shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
shut up, this guy just woke up.
Yeah.
You went and took a shit.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Like, morning routine type shit. You don't get to work and start jogging. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm going to ease into this shit. And I get in there, and it was screams, dude.
Oh, damn.
Screaming. She was completely naked. She had like 4 people around her. She had like a gas tube on her face.
How's that, seeing your wife completely naked in front of strangers?
That's not the worst thing. Because they were mostly females. There was like one Indian doctor, and we all know Indian doctors, you know? They're like...
little freak.
Yeah. And he was cool. He was a good dude. But obviously that's his job, you know? But the thing was, like, she had something called a placental abruption. So it's a tear inside the placenta. So there's nothing stopping the baby from going into her organs.
No way.
Yeah. And that was growing. And so I was...
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture this in my head. Like, yeah, that's fucked up.
You're telling me. I was there. So I was like, I looked over at her. I was like, oh, hey, babe, how you going? She's like, just losing her shit. And there's a constant stream of blood coming out of her vagina. And it's like blood clots.
Damn.
Blood clot. But it was a lot, dude. Like all the white sheets were red and like black.
Shit.
From like the
blood.
The blood
Red
clotting,
blood
you know?
cells, yeah.
And I was like, okay, how much is she dilating? And they're like, 5 centimeters. I was like, well, that's good. And we'd already talked before, and you should do this if you're ever gonna have kids, right? Is like talk before on what you guys want. So in the heat of the moment, you know what she wanted and all that stuff. Yeah. And we had already said we don't want an epidural. Yeah. And an epidural is when they stick a needle in your spine and it turns the nerves off to your body. Right. Like, so you go like numb. So you don't feel the pain of giving birth. And I was like, okay, has her water broke? And they're like, yeah, her water's broke, obviously. Right. Otherwise, the blood wouldn't have came out. Yeah. And I was like, okay. All right, well, and the doctor goes, so we're going to get you into theater for an epidural. And I was like, excuse me, mate. Yeah. We don't want an epidural. And he's like, you don't have a fucking choice. And I was like, uh-oh. Okay.
It was that deep.
It was deep, bro. It was like, it was hard for me because I was... Look, it was hard for her, obviously. It was harder for her than it was for me, but it was emotionally like, holy shit. Because at that time, they were like saying, if we don't get her in now, we could lose them both.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was like, that's cool. It's cool. I'm here. So when we went in, when they realized how big the abruption was, the tear, they cut her quick. They got it all done. And like, big ups to the midwives, bro, because they were like in her ear, like, it's going to be fine. It's all good. Yeah. And then Denise goes, don't ever leave me. And I was like, I won't. And then the doctor on like my right-hand side goes, Jacob, can I have you for a second? And I was like,
nah,
I've got to leave you. She's like, don't. And I was like, I have to. They're like, we'll get you to cut the cord because they cut the cord already, but then they left a bit of cord for me to cut. Oh, okay. So it's still kind of cool. Yeah. And I was like, I'll be back in a second. She's like, no. Damn. I was like, fuck. So I went over and I was like, this is my baby. I'm like in tears of joy, scared because of her, but like, holy shit, like this is my baby.
Right there. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this baby's ugly. Holy,
they're
ugly.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who you are, right? When them little niggas come out, it's just you can't say that it's good looking, you know?
No.
Not until like at least
I can't do these headphones anymore.
like maybe 3 months or something. Let's say like 3
too
months.
hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
A baby becomes what? Like they start looking good around
I'd say like 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah, 6
Like,
weeks they get
when they
cute.
start forming. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their eyes are hell sunk back.
Damn, real?
Yeah.
Shit.
They're like Vietnamese. That's what I thought. I was like, you be fucking around with me like a fucking Vietnamese dude?
Yeah,
This baby came out like fucking whore. I'm not even shitting you, dude. I was proper worried.
Proper chum-chum
Yeah, no shit. He's got those thick calves already.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it all happened, dude, I was over the moon, obviously.
Yeah.
But then, like, it's the stuff after that. Like, you ever seen a girl like postnatal hormonal?
Nah. Well, like she's just like, I want to kill myself. I'm sad.
No.
Like,
Well,
sad.
sure. Some people go through that.
yeah, a lot of girls like I've seen, I heard, anyways, have talked about like wanting to end it. They look at their baby motionless, like they don't even like, love this thing or have anything. They don't feel
That's
anything
scary.
for it. Yeah, like yeah, but that's just the feelings though, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like they're choosing to feel like that, you know. And a lot of man, I remember this girl was talking about like I wanted to kill my baby. I thought, but like now it's like she's posting, I love my baby, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
around that period, because she was alone, she didn't have like a partner to do it with. Yeah, so she's just stuck in the room with this thing, 24/7, bro. Like in a room, 4 walls, like prison, you know.
Yeah. With a thing that broke her body down.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And there's no one to support her, and she's just alone.
I don't know
like,
how fucking single parents do it, dude.
Yeah, G. Big ups to all the single moms out there, you know?
And the single dads.
And the single dads.
'Cause I ain't trying to hit it, so single dads.
Single dads, if you're a single mom, and you're kind of cute, you need someone there.
Shit.
I got some boys, man.
Yeah, no, there's a lot to be said for fucking mums that do it and dads that do it by themselves. Like, me being a dad now, which is wild, because last time I saw you, I wasn't a dad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think I could do that shit without Denise. Like, proper.
Yeah.
I haven't found... You were talking about the change, right? That you feel in your partner. I felt that, like, delayed because of the shock of what we went through. And then I realized how good she was maybe, like, 4 to 5 weeks after, because she obviously couldn't do much because of the cut open and stuff. Yeah. And I was happy to do it, obviously.
She really couldn't, you know. Like,
she couldn't do shit.
She couldn't do
dude.
shit,
nah,
bro. Like,
not at all.
Once they cut the woman, man, it takes a while. Like, what? How long did it take until she got out of hospital?
She was in there for 3 days.
3 days?
But then she was walking around.
No shit.
Straight away.
Damn, what a gangster.
Gangster.
Some women are in there for like a week and a half, you know?
Yeah.
3 days straight.
Well, we bought that new car that I got her for a push present a week after.
Right.
And she went and picked it up.
Gangster.
You know, like, and they were like, "Oh, when did you have him?"
She's a solid chick though.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Denise, you're a solid chick.
She's a soldier, bro.
Yeah. It's rare as they come, you know.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me?
Do you ever foresee yourself having children?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know. In the past couple months, man, I always saw myself like, when I was younger, I always saw myself being like a bachelor, right? I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a bachelor. I'm gonna find some girl to pay some money to have a child, like a surrogate, because I didn't want like the fucking headaches that came with like the girl, you know. But then now seeing like you and seeing like all my mates and shit that are actually going through it and they have a partner, I don't think I could be a single dad. Like if I was, the baby would have to be with this mother for like the first couple of years, you know.
Yeah,
Just
but that's
give
the
me a
most crucial time.
I know. You know. So
that's when
like,
you build that fucking relationship.
Yeah, that's when you build the human, bro. You know, like the fundamentals of that person, like they soak up so much from that time. So
well, they say like I think it's 5,000 neurons per second in their first 6 weeks.
how crazy is that?
Like what?
Yo, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
No, because it's like, but then imagine like you got your camera there, right? Like cameras. they're taking in information. Like, what's the gigabyte of the thing that you just put in it, right?
256.
Right, now imagine a human being, like, taking in all that information and having to store it and actually... Right.
Yeah.
It's a camera that's constantly on. It's just... It's constantly working, you know?
It's not just a camera in that it's taking in
like a visual aspect. Yeah,
it's
also like...
also relating it to emotion. Then you've got the physical autonomy.
Precisely, yes.
You've got fucking everything. Well, there's a guy, I think it's Ray Kurzweil.
Yeah.
He's trying to see if he can download a consciousness into a fucking computer.
That's mad. Bro, like, that is actually so crazy.
Yeah, he's a fucking proper psycho. But...
I'm just trying to, like...
It comes from empathy. He lost his father.
Right.
And then he's like, I want to meet my dad again. So he's going to try and, like, because he's got all these film and all this stuff from his dad that he's going to try and make another dad of, that he can then go into an AI and then meet his dad again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, some shit should never be done, man.
That's, yeah.
Oh, look, but... what the fuck? I'm trying to, like...
That's some Black Mirror shit, right?
Yeah, that is some Black Mirror shit. Talk about Black Mirror, huh? The motherfuckers that created that show, man.
Right.
The thought process behind that, I want to meet them personally. I would love to sit with those I feel like they're psychotic people, right?
I don't know if they are.
But look, I understand being creative and, like, you know, like, being one of those people.
Being a creative?
A creative, right?
Yeah.
But this is just a different genre of creativity. Like, it's not like you're sitting there and just writing a script, right? Like, the visual aspect of it, like, when you're watching Black Mirror, bro, like, some of the episodes, man, it's just like, okay, cool. Like, you really think like that? You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's just taking the current time and speeding it up, right?
Yeah, right. But, like, it's someone's thought, though, right?
Yeah.
It's a thought come into reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like...
Which is all TV and film.
Yeah, precisely. So it's like...
we wouldn't have the road
someone
show
thought about
if I didn't think about it.
Yeah, type shit, yeah. But they're thinking about some wild shit. And it's like... Black Mirror is pretty cool, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Like, the concepts in it are pretty, like, you know, like, okay, cool, like, futuristic.
The new
like,
one sucked a bunch of dicks.
There's a new one?
You ain't seen season 3?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, don't watch that. You'll fucking ruin yourself.
Yeah?
There's a couple of good ones, but then there's, like, one where the earth's burning around them and they're like, take my digital hand. You're like, go fuck yourself. It's that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
But then there's other good ones, like they used, what's that bad bitch from Grown Ups? Salma Hayek. You seen that?
Yeah, I know that bitch, yeah.
They used her in one of them,
Right.
And it was it's like a Netflix where she has like a terrible day at work, and then she goes home and watches her day
being played
to her on Netflix.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like, "What the fuck?" And then it happens again to another person, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh no!
Actually, no. I think I have seen the
You've seen that shit,
yeah, definitely. I've seen you.
I think Black Mirror is probably the closest depiction to what we could have in the future. You know how like they were like cloning consciousness, and then when people die, they would put that consciousness as like a little beacon thing inside a laboratory full of other consciousness. Yeah. And then those motherfuckers were just having a party on a hard drive somewhere.
True. Do you think that?
Well, wouldn't that be like the most energy efficient way to be immortal for the motherfuckers that want to be immortal?
Yeah, but that's just like Matrix simulation type talk, right?
It's
like,
capturing souls.
Yeah, like that's... Are we not doing it right now? You know what I mean? Now, like if you think about it, like, are we not in it right now? Who knows, right? Like who knows what happens? Like, is this not what the Matrix is?
Yeah.
Do you believe that we're in the Matrix?
I like to theorize or hypothesize, probably not even theorize because I can't say that it's like real.
Yeah.
That, you know the thought God?
Yeah.
Like G-O-D, God?
Yeah.
I think God is the dude that's playing the simulation.
Like when you play GTA?
Yeah.
Okay, but what about who coded that simulation? That is the God, right? Is that what you mean?
Well, if it's not just the dude who plays it, he's obviously created it. Yeah. Because if you play GTA,
like Sims, like some cunts playing Sims right now with us.
Right. Yeah. But autonomous Sims, where you give them enough leeway to believe that they have free will.
That's crazy.
Because free will is determined by your actions, right?
Right.
And if you have unlimited amount of actions, like Elon Musk couldn't have caught a rocket.
True.
So
That's actually crazy.
that was wild.
That was wild. But I seen it. I was just like, I
Lean into the mic, bro.
like I
Or
believed
pull
in
it with you.
Oh
Go-
yeah,
come back. Yeah.
I believed in it. Like I used to like bro, just watching it actually happen. Cause yeah, it's cool to just send a bomb up into the sky, right? Just a rocket, just a bunch of fuel, project it straight up. Cool, right? But for it to come back and you catch it. Shut the fuck
Not
up.
only
And
catch
this
it.
This guy, bro, he's crazy, bro.
Not only catch it.
Yeah.
So what they used to do back when they were sending rockets like the Apollo missions and stuff,
Yeah.
they used a sophisticated type of kerosene.
Right.
But kerosene leaves a high amount of soot, so it would clog up the engines.
Right.
So now they've worked out a methane that has 1 part methane, 5 parts hydrogen, and it's clean. It doesn't leave any soot.
Yeah, hydrogen is actually crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So he's redeveloped the engines, which is fucking wild. And
Actually, just having control of hydrogen like that, you know what I mean? Like
What?
it's a very explosive like thing.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He goes kaboom.
Well, see, that's the thing is people think that the universe is mainly like oxygen and carbon, but the main thing is hydrogen.
Hydrogen, right?
It's number 1 on the periodic table.
Right.
Yeah, it's the smallest molecule and it's the hardest to
In the
capture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when they're like, oh, well, we'll have hydrogen cars. Okay, do you want to see a hydrogen bomb?
Bro,
Two hydrogen cars hit each other?
Yeah, right.
Fuck that.
Right.
You ever seen a hydrogen bomb?
Was Hiroshima not a hydrogen bomb?
No, that was an atom bomb.
Atom bomb.
There was 2.
Oh,
there was
true,
the
right.
there was the little boy and the fat man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But there was a hydrogen bomb that they made.
Yeah,
right?
so they've had hydrogen bombs since 1974.
because that was more easier to
And they started developing the explosives above waterline offshore.
right.
Yeah, you ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And it created the tidal wave.
Yeah.
So pretty fucked up.
So the atom bomb,
Yes.
I want to know more about that.
Okay.
I watched the movie.
Which-
right,
oh, the-
that of the guy who created it.
Yeah,
And how he talked to
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, and like how he talked to like Albert Einstein. Is it Albert Einstein? It was.
Yeah, he talked to
Albert,
him, yeah.
You know, like in my mind, when I think Albert Einstein,
Albert
I'm thinking-
Einstein gave him the idea.
Yeah, but I think like 1800s. You know what I mean? Now, just growing up, like obviously doing history and shit like that.
You're like, oh,
Like,
that motherfucker didn't
yeah,
live for 400 years.
Right, like, yeah. But it's a very like new thing.
He's a new guy.
Yeah, he's a new guy. And he created death, bro. He created
He
like
created it.
Wait, no, not like that. Like not like actual. Yeah, you know, like
Before Albert Einstein, everyone lived forever.
everyone lived forever. My bad. The way like he created like bro,
Automatic death to millions in one hit.
my nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, like I just press a button. Whole city
Whole city.
turn into a crater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whole country, matter of fact, if I wanted it to be like that. You know what I mean? I could really like just fuck shit up for everybody. I could blow up the whole of New Zealand.
You
You know what I mean? No, for real. Like
what do you got against New Zealand?
I'm just saying, it's the island, and it's size-wise. Like,
Yeah.
for us to put it in Christchurch, my nigga, like, boom,
Yeah.
I split the world. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
that was the big worry, and I haven't in my entire life been worried about nuclear war.
Why not?
Up until Joe Biden was president of the
wow,
US.
that fucking slow retard.
Yeah. But it wasn't him that I was worried about. It was the Russians and the Chinese. Because he had no control of the country. Did you see what happened as soon as Trump got elected again?
What happened?
The Ukraine war slowed down.
Right. Yeah, but you know, I feel like Trump is in the same WhatsApp group with his niggas. You know, Trump
think
is a
so.
G, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
think
Me,
so.
if I was to have any friends that I just genuinely was like, I wish they were my friends, it'd be Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
You want Joe Biden to be your friend? Why,
No,
did you say-
no, Joe Biden. Putin.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Sorry, my bad.
hey there, Smokey.
Falling out of planes and shit.
We've had 432 million joints together.
Putin-
This year we beat Medicare. the fuck?
No,
are you
my
talking
bad, my
about?
bad.
Yeah.
Putin, right? Putin, bro. Imagine having Putin,
As a homie.
right? I feel like I'd take over the whole world.
Well, you could.
You could, literally, right?
Literally.
Like, you know what I got on my back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck all these like niggas in the street bullshit, bro. I need Putin, bro. Putin, if you seen this, man.
I don't think he likes the blacks.
Fuck it. I'll be your first black friend.
I think that's real, dude. Like,
Putin is gangster,
that's
bro.
what Tucker Carlson said. When he went to interview Putin, Tucker
Yeah.
Carlson used to be like the head. Well, no, he was the anchor man for like CNBC. No, I lie. Not CNBC. Fox.
Yeah.
But then they fucked him over, and he was like, "Fuck all you guys," and he started the Tucker Carlson network. And when he went to interview Putin, he said, Mr. Vladimir Putin, why are there no black people in the Kremlin?"
Yeah.
And he just giggled.
Fair enough, bro.
Okay.
Bro, it's superior race shit, right? That's just your mentality, bro. Like when I think
okay
about
with
like,
that.
like when I think about people and like the way they think and their mentality and why they act the way they act, the way they are, he's a very principled man, and you can
Well, he's ex-KGB.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like come
That's
on.
like the SAS.
He's done some bad shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's done some real bad
yeah.
shit. You know? And like everyone that's got power in that country, they're all his mates.
Yeah. All the oligarchs.
All his dons.
Yeah.
Literally all his friends. He put his friends on, bro. Talking about putting my friends on, he is the definition of putting his friends on.
You ever read 48 Laws of Power?
No.
Read 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah?
You'll never put your friends in power or give them enough trust because your friends will most likely turn jealous.
Turn jealous, yeah?
Yeah.
I've seen that though. I've definitely seen that in my life experiences. Friends and family, business do not mix.
Do not mix.
Do not mix. 'Cause
No.
yeah, you lose a lot of good friends and a lot of good family members.
can't-
Like money is actually the root of all evilness, bro.
I think it was Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar gave his best friend the chief of defense or something in the Roman capital. And then he ended up sleeping with his wife,
Damn.
cutting her head off or something like that, and then blaming Julius Caesar. And it was just a huge debacle just because he wanted his power.
Right.
Because if you give somebody an inch, they take a mile.
They'll take a mile.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about the whole quarter mil thing, you know?
Yeah.
I gave someone an inch, bro, and like decided to take the whole bang, you know?
Yeah, don't do that.
Fuck me over. But it's okay. Look, like, you know, I'm learning. Still young. And I'm glad these mistakes are happening at this age, you know? This part of my life, this chapter. I can't imagine having a child responsibilities, bro, like, and going through this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
do that.
Yeah, like
You want to... One thing that I realized is I try and, for my son at least, I tried to go into dadhood. with
how
no-
gangster does that sound?
What?
Say it again.
For my son?
Yeah, from my son at least. How's
Yeah.
that? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like, you got someone now that like
Yeah,
that sounds
it
tough.
relies on me.
Yeah, that's tough.
But I didn't want to have any kind of like, I don't want to rely on anybody else. I want him to be able to rely on me.
Yeah.
You know, so I stopped smoking weed. I barely drink. I'll have a wine, I'll have a Hennessy, you know, but like I'm not going to get fucked up because I know I've got a little guy to take care of. Nights out don't happen. And fuck it, bro. It's so much better.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you're not like, I hope she likes me.
Yeah.
I hope that girl over there pays attention to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a fuck about that. I want to do two things. I want to look after my son.
Yeah.
I want a podcast.
You're hard.
And I want to make money. Three things.
Yeah.
But we making money now, so.
Yeah, 100. What about God, bro? What about God?
Ooh, let's talk.
Let's talk about God, man.
Okay.
You know what I've realized?
Okay.
Everyone in power, or like anyone who actually is somebody, they preach a lot about God. They are very spiritual, you know? And I've actually started putting that into my life as well, like praying, man, taking time to meditate. Like, meditate, right? Prayer is meditation. And just being thankful for like everything that I've got and everything that like I've worked hard to get. And thanking this being that I know nothing about, right? But usually in doing that, good things start to happen. And it's crazy though, right? I truly believe now that, do you believe in spirits?
Hennessy? Nah.
No. Like
Yeah, I do.
Like there's spirits that you can't see, right?
Like a negative spirit.
Yeah, negative spirit,
Yeah,
positive
yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
Yin and yang type shit, right? Yeah, I don't like the whole God thing. I just believe in balance.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. But yin and yang type thing. Like if you do bad things, hang around bad people, you tend to pull in that negative energy, the negative spirits, and they tend to linger around you. So nothing really goes well in your life, right? Then you start to pray, meditate, and like be thankful. You start to now draw in the light, right? And then now good things start to happen to you. Like, has that ever happened to you? And usually, like a lot of people that actually have a lot of money, like they are well-prayed people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well-prayed people, because that money can just go.
Prayer is important because it gives you a divisive notion on what you want and what you're aiming for.
Right, yeah.
Because if you were... So gratitude is the only thing that can pull you out of darkness. You got to be grateful for what you have.
Right.
You know, like you can't be like crying about, I don't have this girl, I don't have this car, I don't have this shit, I don't have the money, I don't have this and that. But you breathing.
Yeah.
But you have your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have your family.
You eat.
You breathe, you talk, you can fucking
You
walk.
can walk, bro.
Yeah, you take a lot of
things.
things.
You can do this with your fingers.
You take
like
a lot
little
of shit for
things,
granted,
bro.
bro. You know, so gratitude can pull you immediately out of sadness. It can pull you out of the darkness. But a lot of people don't want to face that door.
Yeah.
In talking about people that find spirituality and try and leverage it to getting what they want, or even just to be a better person, I think probably religion is the best thing for people that are a little bit lost, because it does give you a scaffolding on what to not do.
Precisely, yeah. Precisely.
Do you get what I'm saying with that? Because you can easily fuck up. Because I saw this video the other day, and it was this guy that had like a fucking mullet, which is weird, but he was a really fucking insightful guy. And he said, I've been sober for 11 months or some shit. And he goes, I can go to these events and my friends can be using, but then I'll have the want to use. So I decided on that day that I was going to go to a meeting, and then I'd hit the pillow again without using.
Right.
And he did. And I was like, his determination was not by the words he said, by the actions that followed. Because you can say anything.
Literally.
But it's what you do.
Putting it into motion.
What you do.
Yeah.
There is no motion in life by just having ideas.
Yeah, by just...
You actually got to do the thing.
Yeah.
And that's what my partner, Denise, she hounds me because I have... You know, you've met...
Yeah.
You're like,
got a lot of ideas.
We've been friends for years.
Yeah.
But I have all these fucking ideas, and like... A lot of good ones will fucking pass by because I'm doing too much already, or I'm just a lazy fucker at the time.
Yeah.
And then I don't ever
You
get
actually
it done.
have two opposites, like two polar opposites, I've realized. Like, but it's not like you're a lazy person. I feel like... Do you have ADHD?
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
When you think about doing something, this is what I love about you. When you think about doing, and like, you're my big brother. I always tell people this all the time, you know? You motivate me to want to be better, because genuinely, like, when you're a type of person that says something, right? And you take accountability for it too, right? When you say it and you want to do it, you do it. But usually life happens, shit happens, but you take accountability. You're not pointing fingers saying, nah, I'm not doing it because this person, this happened. No, you take accountability and say, fuck it, I just can't be fucked right now.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're that person. Like,
You
literally.
have to be, dude.
Yeah.
You have to be.
And but like when you think of a lot of things, like you actually do it, and it's like I look up to that. Honestly,
You
like I'm
can't
so
be
grateful
that-
to have you in my life, because like
I'm grateful
Like
to have
no,
you,
honestly,
bro.
I feel like I wouldn't be like where I am right now if I didn't have a big brother like you. You know, just someone to look up to. Honestly, truly. You know.
I'm just trying to set an example, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And not even for you.
Yeah, I know.
For
Yeah,
myself.
for yourself. Yeah,
You know?
But that's the best thing about it. You know, it's like you're not coming to me and saying, "Hey, little bro, this is now, bro." It's like things that I'm genuinely just seeing, like, and being like, "Yo, this is like." These are good attributes, man. Like, you know, that I want to live by myself too. You know,
It's
it's
just
like
doing
yeah,
it,
like
dude.
you are who you hang around. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big on that. Like, and like yeah, shit. But with you, it's like, who the fuck are you hanging around with? It's like like you sit around like this table specifically, right, with a lot of highly motivated people that are doing great and like pushing to be greatness for greatness and shit. So like yeah, like it's like, honestly a pleasure even being around this table. And like obviously we started this shit, you know, like but you've
white
grown-
couch.
yeah, the
The
white
white
couch,
couch,
yeah. But you know, like you've grown so far. Like look at where you are right now. You know, that wouldn't have come from just talking a whole bunch of shit. I mean, you get paid to talk shit, man.
It's weird.
This guy.
It's strange. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It literally doesn't.
But you put that into, you made that, like, you put that into existence, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But
you said, fuck it, I want to sit down and talk to people, you know, and like make an income out of it. And like literally, this is what's happening.
every time that I've sat down with someone and I've had a really, really good conversation with them, I feel better.
Yeah.
I feel really good.
That's really
When
good.
I talk to my friends,
Yeah.
when I talk with people that I've never met before. There's always something else you could learn.
Yeah, 100%.
But you've almost got to be like a sieve.
Yeah.
Because you can pick up dirt when you're sifting for gold.
Precisely, yeah.
And you can, sometimes a piece of shit looks like a gold nugget.
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So sometimes you just need to be like, oh, okay, doesn't work for me. This is what I need. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But when you're hanging around people, I go by what Jim Rohn says. And Jim Rohn was Tony Robbins, you know, Anthony Robbins?
Yeah.
His mentor. And he
Right.
said, you're the product of the 5 people you hang around the most.
Right.
So if you got 5 fat motherfuckers around you, you're going to be a
Be a
fat,
fat motherfucker. Yeah, type
you know?
shit. Yeah.
If you got 5 negative motherfuckers around you, you're going to be a negative motherfucker.
That's true.
If you got 5 leeches around you,
You're gonna be a fucking
you're
leech.
going to be broke.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
That's so
You
true.
leech off each other. You know? So that's,
Yeah. Fuck.
that's how it goes. But but on the flip side of that, if you hang around with 5 positive, let's get it done, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, let's go.
Yeah, G.
Let's go,
I
Smokey.
tend to be that guy. I'm a let's get it done type of guy.
Yeah, but you can be that guy, but like people are crabs in a bucket.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
so
get up
true.
to a ledge and you're like, I can see the horizon, and then they grab you,
They can pull you
to try and
down.
get themselves out of it.
Yeah, that's so true. Man.
To try and they'll pull you down to try and get you themselves
You know,
out.
I've realized like I'm starting to now reduce the amount of people that do I like that in my life, only simply because of the fact that I do so much, right, for people when I'm down and I'm up, whatever, and now when I need them to play that role that I played, they're not there. You know what I mean? That's the leeches, like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I gave you 100 bands. You know what I mean? You know, I just need $10. Like, yeah, like there's a lot of people like that, man. And like, I'm just like, fuck it, you know. And like, I tend to push away the most important people just for those people.
Why?
I don't know. I think more. I don't know if it's like a survival thing or what. Like, I feel empathy to the highest extent for them.
For the people that will fuck you over.
Yeah. So like the people that are good, right?
Where's the empathy for Smokey?
I don't know what the empathy for Smokey is. I wasn't raised like that.
Well, you need to make that shift in you.
I know, I'm realizing that now. Because how I was raised was, I'm the firstborn grandchild, all right? You already know my situation, where I come from, right?
Yeah.
like,
Explain it to other people.
Right,
they
so
can get
I have a lot of dependence, whether I like it or not. I have a lot of dependence on me, right? There is a lot of people that I have to take care of. But I cannot fail. I got to make it in this life, whether I like it or not. You feel me? So every day that I wake up, I have to make something. I got to make money that day, you know? I got to keep pushing. No, I got something to say here. I got to keep pushing because, and I can never, when I do things, it's never for myself. I never have been a type of person. You see how we hang out with people, like, we always make sure everyone else is happy, right? Yeah. But deep down, when I'm laying in bed sometimes, I'm like, shit, like, what the fuck? What about me?
Was it the right move?
Yeah, was it the right move? Because now the people that genuinely give a fuck about me and care about me the most, like, I usually push them away and then now focus on these people that are, like, not good for me at all. And then now these people will start, like, judging me hard, you know, like, oh, shit, what the fuck is wrong with this kind of... No, bro, I'm just empathetic more to the person that's losing more, you know, that's not, you know, the person that needs me the most.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I know, I know, 100%.
Because
like,
everybody needs something more than what you think that they need.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, you can't be everything to everyone all the time. If you were, you would just drain yourself out.
Yeah.
Like, my partner says, well, Denise, she says to me, I can't I can't fill my cup. I can't pour from my cup anymore. I do not have any more. And I said, yeah, because you've poured it for everybody else.
That's true.
You got to drink first and then pour.
Yeah.
So make sure you're good. And then whatever you have left,
Yeah.
give away. But
Like
don't.
like a little
But
bit.
you have to be careful who you're giving your shit to. You really do. Because if I give my time to a person, first of all, let's dial it back just a second.
Yeah.
Set where you want to go.
Yeah.
Because if you run 100 meters blind, which direction did you go? Who knows,
They don't-
right?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Fuck
Fuck
that way,
that.
that way, this way, this way.
So setting a direction is the most important part.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about this on the podcast like in the early days, but it's enlightenment starts with one light in a room of infinity.
Right.
When you turn on more and more lights, you realize how big that fucking room is.
Yeah, it's huge.
And you can only turn on more lights by going in the right direction.
Right.
Right? And that's the same with wisdom. That's the same with friendships. When you have a really close friendship with someone, nurture it.
Yeah.
When you know what your goal is, finesse it.
Yeah.
When you see there's a dollar sign over here, but I know that I'm gonna be happier in myself going this way, go that way. Don't follow the
Fuck
money.
the dollar sign.
Fuck the money, bro.
Money is the root of evil, man. Like,
Well, money is a tool. Money is a tool, but people that chase money think that money has value.
money has that's what I've seen. Like you know how I make money, right? I've realized now that money really ain't shit, bro. Like,
It just
you
gives
lose
you more options.
Yeah, it gives you more options. But I've lost a lot of good relationships because of it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm constantly chasing it. Like I'm trying to be the best at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who
Yeah.
not right? Like,
Yeah.
who isn't trying to be the best at making money? I ain't trying to put like an hour figure on me. Like, I don't like that. I hate that social mentality that people have. Like, I go to work for $35 an hour. Like,
Fuck that.
bro, what the fuck? Are you
Never
living?
again.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate that. Like, I went to university and studied this, and that to become, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what value do you put on yourself? So that's,
You don't have to be the best at it though.
yeah.
You just have to be good at
good
it.
at it.
Yeah.
It's sufficient, like efficient.
You only think that you
Efficient.
have to be the best at it if there's other people in the race.
Yeah. But come on, like, life is a race, all right?
Yeah, well,
Like,
it is.
that's what wakes me up in the morning. I don't know about you. Like, I do shit. Actually, I do. Like,
But
that's
what's
definitely-
the purpose of the race? What's the purpose of a race? To finish first.
Yeah, to finish first, yeah.
Do you want your life to finish first?
Nah, true, because it happens like that.
It's a race.
It's a race, bro.
But
Yeah.
that race is made up. It's a rat race because there's people that have the bread at the end.
Yeah.
Fuck the rat race. It's not a race. It's enjoy it here now. Be here right now.
But then,
And if you got funds, good,
Yeah.
because you need it. Because you
Yeah.
got your parents, you got your own health.
yeah, exactly.
But-
health, again, is one of the biggest, like, the most important thing ever, bro.
I'll never take it for granted.
People
ever
don't talk
again.
about this shit. But
I
health,
did have
bro,
a beef vindaloo this morning. But,
Yeah?
but
Health, bro,
Yeah.
is the most... I remember, like, I've broken my shoulder, my arms, and shit like that. Talking about taking things for granted, you know? Broken my leg, bro, even have my ACL. I've broken bones, like... Oh, recently, again, since I've seen you, I've broken my leg. Like, I had friction.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Motorbike?
Yeah.
Standard smoking.
Yeah, instead of smoking, man. Yeah. I'm fucking race car. You know, I like to race, bro. I like to live my life on the edge a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came off. Like,
What about chronic illness?
Ooh.
That's what I went through. And that's why I have like an appreciation for health, not just physical health, like I can walk today.
Or like you
It's
can heal from it, or you know.
literally like I had a death sentence and I used science to fucking kill that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. I remember that. I remember
That
that.
was like
man.
last year.
Yeah, I
And then I got a baby this year. It's like, what the
Yeah, it's
why
crazy,
is this
yeah.
ride so wide?
I remember like you could barely walk.
I could barely walk.
You could barely walk.
I came
like,
from a surgery an hour later into a podcast.
Yeah, literally.
And my missus had to
As-
help me get on the seat.
I am a witness of that. I'm a witness of that. I've seen that shit.
I
That's
wasn't
crazy.
giving up. And I there was countless times where I just come out of a surgery and I was like, where's my laptop?
Yeah.
Where's my laptop? Because I wanted to edit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to keep going. I didn't want to think about my fucking illness.
Yeah.
Fuck the illness.
Yeah, fuck the illness. Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Let's get high,
And
baby.
that's
Let's get high and get it done.
that's how I feel about life now.
Yeah.
Because I've got 4 years before Tate's in school?
Yeah. That's so crazy.
4 or 5 years, something like that.
Watch those 4 years fucking just fly, man.
And I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to spend those days with him. You know? Recently, we've been having this vaccine talk.
I ain't gonna lie, that vaccine fucks me up, man. Did you take it?
Yeah.
That fucked
The
me up.
COVID one? Fuck the COVID one. That's the one that gave me the chronic illness.
Yeah, it fucked me up. Now, I have these weird chest pains since having that vaccine,
Really?
right? Yeah, I remember I was talking about it since when we were staying together. Like, I have these weird chest pains, man, that are just there. No one knows what's wrong. The doctors have had MRIs, CT scans, like...
Get some BPC 157. Inject that shit.
Inject that. What is it?
It's a peptide. It takes away all inflammation, and you probably have a pericarditis, which is inflammation of the aortic.
True.
Yeah, which is just heart inflammation. They want to say it's a disease, but it's just inflammation of the heart.
Because you know what I thought it was? I thought it was like... There was a time I was doing a lot of rack, right? I thought...
You mean bike racks? Is that...
Yeah, like bike racks.
Yeah,
right?
you're
I
making
used to-
bike racks.
Yeah, I used
That's
to,
how you injured your leg.
Precisely.
But,
yeah.
okay, right.
And my chest too, right? As bike racks. Yeah, bike racks. So like, I thought like that was the cause of like the pain because I'm like, oh, shit. Surely, you know, like my heart. I'm thinking now I'm gonna have a heart attack if I like, you know, like increased the possibility of me having a heart attack because of the bike racks, you know. And like,
I think you're going to use it again, motherfucker.
no, for real, you know?
yeah,
But nah, man, I truly believe it's that fucking
Cocaine will do that shit to you, bro. High quantities
This
of
guy.
bike cane.
bike cane, like yeah, high quantities.
Yeah, that'll
You know,
fuck
like,
you up.
We did a lot of cocaine.
I didn't do any. I don't know what you're talking about.
I did a lot of cocaine.
I have no idea. I have never touched that substance in my life. Normally, it doesn't touch the edges.
But yeah, like
No, I don't touch that shit anymore. Mum, I love you.
not anymore, not anymore. But you know, man, did a lot of cocaine, bro. Like
That can do it, right? Because
Yeah.
cocaine does increase your blood pressure. It does. And I don't know what it does over long
bro,
periods of time.
5 days straight,
That's
no
fucking
sleep.
wild, bro. I
Every
can't think
30
I've been on
minutes,
that.
I was partying hard. Like I was just like,
There's a couple of boys from back in the day that probably still are doing it.
yeah, 5 days straight, like. And then I'll
I knew this
I'll
one
take like
guy-
a 1 day, like 2 days rest to like actually sleep and catch up on 5 days of sleep. Back on it again, like breakfast.
I
You
knew
know
this
what I
one
mean?
guy that had like 3 girlfriends, but when he got on the bag, he had no girlfriends. He was gay.
No way.
Yeah,
It made him gay?
it made him real gay.
Really?
Real gay. Like he, like real gay, bro. Real gay.
Run him back. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, he was running it back. He was slamming it back.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
So it made him gay as fuck?
Made him
Wow.
gay. I don't know. I think it was just because he's like he made
Very emotional.
fried himself. Very
'Cause
emotional.
like it makes you emotional, right? Like make you like a
Yeah, but it was weird because he like it was almost like darkness came. Like he turned into like a male on male predator.
faggot. Oh. He wanted dick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you're out there and you like dick when you're on fucking rack, you know, maybe tell your friends you fucking faggot, you know.
Well, it's 20. Oh no, Trump's back in. Fucking faggot.
Fuck faggots. Fuck you cocksuckers.
Trump's back in.
We need Trump, man. You know, imagine having him as your friend, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah, that'd
bro,
be
Trump
sick.
would be a gangster ass friend, bro. Let's go shooting, my nigga. Let's go find some, you know, some young Hispanic girls. You
What
know?
was that fucking lawyer of his name? Did you ever see that guy?
Trump needed a lawyer.
Yeah, so Trump had this killer lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, I presume, like, come on, bro. Trump money, you know what I mean? Being Trump, who wouldn't want to represent you? You know, that's like crazy advertisement right there, bro.
His name was Roy Cohn.
Yeah.
Roy Cohn. Look
Roy
at this
Cohn.
guy. This guy's fucking face, dude.
All right. What did?
Don't tell me he's not a fucking murderous serial killer.
Bro.
He was a bad.
He definitely.
motherfucker.
He looks like a kiddie fiddler.
Russian.
But he looks like he's got kids. He's got people. Like he's got a dungeon.
Yeah, he's
with
got
people tied up.
He's got
in there.
people under his fucking cellar. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like he sleeps with like bodies under him.
Yeah. So every time Trump had a fucking issue, he'd go to court. Roy
But
Cohn
that looks
would
like
be
a
there.
lawyer that gets shit done.
Done.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's coming to your house and murdering your kids. You know?
Yeah. Or getting someone else to do it. For sure.
Yeah. Mhm, I feel like he'd enjoy it more.
I'm pretty sure he's Russian. I'm pretty sure. But it
He
could
looks
be
cold,
Italian.
man. Why is
Cold
the photo black and white?
Because that was fucking
His
the
old is back in the-
1960s, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
1960?
Trump's nearly 80, bro.
Damn. Oh, that nigga's old.
Yeah, maybe 1970s.
Yeah, nah, surely he's not that old, eh?
Yeah, he's 78 years old.
True. He's killing it for 78.
Joe Biden's 80. Or 84,
But, like,
maybe.
But Trump is very, very hip.
You seen that dancing that he does?
Well, how many moves can you do if you're that old? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
But
man.
he said on the Theo Vaughn podcast that he's never touched drugs, cigarettes, or alcohol.
Right. I feel like that's bullshit.
I feel like that's bullshit.
Yeah. He's definitely doing cocaine right now, man.
He said his brother died of addiction
And he's never touched drugs.
because of that.
So before that, he had.
But that could be as to why he's so successful. He's fucking graduated Ivy League schools, then became a real estate developer through his dad, and then created the biggest fucking empire.
Which was amazing, by the way.
Which was
his
insane.
portfolio, crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Even like
Big ups to that.
the year before he became president, he created one of the Nussdorf. What's the
Think deep.
Waldorf?
What is it?
Waldorf.
Waldorf.
You ever heard the Waldorf?
No.
The Waldorf is like the most like 6-star fucking hotel.
True.
And he made one in
That sounds like very Russian, very
Waldorf. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's the Waldorf.
Yeah, the wall. Like, it's very
Waldorf.
dark, bro. Like you need money to be in there. you know?
Yeah, yeah. So he developed one in Washington
Yeah.
and was driving down Pennsylvania Avenue, looking at his hotel that he had just sold to the Waldorf. I'm pretty sure it's the Waldorf. And he was president that day.
True.
You know, like imagine
Yeah, that's some.
the high.
Yeah, bro.
You don't need coke when you're like,
Nah.
I just got fucking president. Holy shit.
I'm the American president.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah. Shit, that's
It's
crazy.
wild, bro.
Donald fucking Trump.
He's
my
back, bro.
nigga. He's a bad motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Well,
He's
that,
a
I was saying
bad,
before,
bad guy.
Hamas called a peace treaty with Israel.
Really.
As soon
as he became
as
president.
soon as he
Because they
elected-
said, what? This nigga gonna nuke us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said to North
I'm
Korea.
gonna blow you niggas up.
North Korea. He goes, because North Korea was like pointing their weapons at the US.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump said to Kim Jong-un, try me, little rocket man. He's got nukes pointed at us. You said, try me, little rocket man.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can blow up, right?
Yeah.
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 And like by the
he-
time, I'm sure by the time he's a coming, I'll press the button to you, nigga. Beep.
Yeah, but also, how much money does North Korea have? Is he bluffing?
Yeah,
Because if he's bluffing,
I reckon he's bluffing, bro. Because, bro, think about it. North Korea, bro.
they don't have a lot of money
Where would they get it from?
China?
Are they doing import export?
from China.
Are they exporting? What are they exporting?
Human organs.
No way.
North Korea is the organ farm for
The world.
China.
Wow. And China is like a billion population fucking.
Yeah.
No way, bro.
Yeah, so-
is this like outside information that just normal people know?
No, this was a lady who came out. She was on.
That's so fucked
She was
up.
on a podcast that I watched, and it could have been Joe Rogan's. But anyway, she was saying that when she crossed from North Korea into South Korea, she was traded off with her mother to a retarded farmer, and and then she was forced to fuck him.
Oh.
And then she realized when they got deported back into North Korea that a bunch of people were getting collected up for their organs
Right.
and being taken to China. And she's like,
to get slaughtered and all.
so North Korea is the organ farm for the oligarchs of China if they ever need a liver or a kidney. Why not?
I mean, you could, right, if you're a dictator like that.
Yeah.
I wish I was a dictator.
I don't
I'd love to be a dictator.
I don't.
I wouldn't do that, though. I wouldn't do that. That's fucked up.
What's one thing about being a dictator that you would love?
No one can ever become more powerful than me.
Why do you need power?
I just want to rule a country
Why?
to give everyone, because now I'd have an opportunity to give more people better chances at succeeding in life and living a better life.
But as a dictator, and you give people more of a chance to live a healthier life, and they have more chance of throwing it over you, right? That's why dictators are known for keeping their people down, because if you encourage people to get better.
Dictator is actually just the shit word. I just want to be a leader. Let's say
mic.
that. Dictator is very shit. I want to be a leader, a very good leader.
Yeah.
You know, I want to lead.
You can lead your people now.
Yeah, 100%.
You have people now you can lead.
Definitely.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, but I want to lead like a country, you know.
Fuck that, dude.
Millions
you don't
of
want that
people.
fucking pressure.
Is it though? Because it's like a board. It's like a company, right?
Everybody
There's a board
wants
of
to kill
directors.
you.
Who the fuck wants to kill me if I'm building?
Everybody.
If I'm doing so well, I'm building schools.
You're a
hospitals.
dictatorship. Democratic countries would be like, fuck this bitch.
Facts.
Every democracy wants
Then
to
I get-
overthrow every dictatorship because they want to claim the land and resources.
Then I get some nukes.
Where are you getting them from? Do you know?
I'd have like, have you watched The Dictator?
Yeah.
How he had that scientist.
It's too round
He's
at the
too
top.
round at the
It
top,
needs to
man.
be more pointy.
Well, Elon Musk actually quoted that.
Yeah.
With his rockets, it's like, well, I made it pointy because it
Yeah.
looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah. What do they call it?
This SpaceX's rocket.
No, the Beard of Doom rocket. That's what it was.
Is that what it's-
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Dictator?
yeah.
SpaceX rocket is Falcon 6
Falcon.
and the Falcon 9. The Falcon 9 is
It looks killer. It's a beautiful looking thing.
beautiful.
I would love to be in it.
Yeah.
I'd love to be. I'm like, yo, like, how do sign me up?
Oh, that's what we were talking about. So he can land that now,
Yeah.
and within half an hour send it off again.
No way.
Half an hour,
How fast is he fueling it up?
as long as half an hour.
Yeah, but bro, like, what type of fucking what type of pumps has he got? Like, dude, like, think about it, right?
He wants to send 20 a day.
Dude,
Yeah,
really?
he's trying to populate Mars, dude.
20 a day, bro, to leave.
And do you know
Bro,
how big that was?
How big is? Can you search up?
That jet
Yeah.
was 23 stories.
Yeah, that's just a booster.
That's just the booster.
That's just one of the boosters. So how many boosters is he landing and then putting it back together again with the rocket?
Multiple.
Yeah. Like there'll be two boosters on the rocket, right?
Well, there's one. There's 13 boosters, like engine wise, on the bottom of the rocket. There's 3 stabilizers, and it uses, I think it's 13. No, it uses 20. No, less. 7% power to land.
Really? Because it's a bit lighter now.
Yeah, well, the
like,
drag
what-
from the atmosphere slows it down too.
True. Yeah. So when it's coming down, what's the weight of it going up? I'm actually curious. Like, how much fuel is in that thing? Because it's a lot, bro. It's like, bro, like
Well, you mean how
thousands
much?
of thousands of liters, right? In each booster. Like, let's say 30,000. You know how much 30,000 liters is? Let's just think about 30,000 liters. But trying to fill up 30,000 liters.
It's a swimming pool.
Well, there'll be more than that then. In a booster.
Probably, yeah. Well, you got to remember, it's 2 pumps that are pumping the fuels to all 13 engines.
Hydrogen's lighter too, right?
And hydrogen doesn't need to be pumped because it's pressurized.
Yeah, true. Right. It's a gas.
Yeah, but it can go liquid.
Yeah.
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 But then it wants to escape.
It wants to escape, so yeah. That's a big boom, bro.
Yeah, so the explosions,
Imagine sitting like in a cabin and you know that the hydrogen burst out, you know? This is gonna push you up and something goes wrong, bro. Like,
it's pretty crazy.
you die. That's it. You're dead. You know what I mean? You're dead. That's it.
You ever seen the flute that it comes out of? So the explosion itself happens in a mini chamber above where the exhaust gets let out, and that's the exhaust is where the pressure comes from, right? But there's a flute, like almost like an hourglass neck, where it combusts and then goes through that, and then because of the pressure that it needs to get through that small hole, that's what's releasing and pushing it through the atmosphere. Yeah. So everyone thinks it's direct exhaust, but it actually goes through like, it's not a muffler. Not a resonator. What's the other one? Converter.
Yeah, something like that. Like a converter. Yeah,
but it's like a pressure converter.
Yeah.
So it's building up pressure.
That makes a lot more sense though.
Yeah.
Right? Because like if it was it's like just the open hole. Like if you had to push like you know, like
You get a lot more pressure from like a straw.
Exactly. Yeah, you could like pressure builds up faster in a straw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So than a loose old fucking daddy nunganati from Burn.
Yeah.
You know, like a little loose old little slat. I'm just thinking about little girls, you know.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Ride the camels, come home a white man.
I feel like I conquered it, man. Conquered the town, bro.
I never feel like I've conquered Broome.
I know the guy who owns the camel farm too. That's my mate. I play poker with him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I talked to a guy that walked around Australia with camels.
Dude.
Like, for 3 years. He was known as the Camel Man, John Elliott.
That's some board cunt shit.
No. So this guy...
Was it for a charity or something?
No. So he did it. He owns a insurance company. And his company was doing really, really well at the time. And he just felt that he'd conquered so much in his life that he needed struggle, he needed adventure, and he needed to go on a journey. So he put his company under management. He sold everything that he had. And he started walking. And then got 6 camels and a dog, and then just went around all of Australia.
How G would that be though, bro? Knowing that,
Guy's a legend.
Knowing that you could just make a phone call, helicopter come pick you up right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Instantly.
Yeah, instantly. But you're choosing to put.
He had this crazy.
Why,
he
bro?
had this crazy story about being in the mountains in Tasmania.
Yeah. With his camels and his dogs.
Yeah, but there was a storm coming in, so they went back through this little tight ridge, and one of the camels fell down a hill. Oh. And they're all tethered together.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they had to pull it up.
No.
The other ones,
the other ones were about to fall. So he jumped down the fucking hill and then cut the rope.
Said, fuck you, my nigga.
No, but then they got the National Guard sent a helicopter out there to bring the camel out. Yeah. So he saved the camel.
Oh.
And like fucking his dog was going buck wild and like they all like trekked out with the camels after that.
Right.
He was all cut up and shit. Craziest story, dude.
What a G, bro.
What a G, bro. And
that's some humbling shit.
And he is the most like kind-hearted motherfucker out.
Yeah.
Knows business like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like really switched on with business.
I'd love to talk to that guy.
Yeah, he's very, very smart.
What you bring him on to the podcast?
He's been on.
Oh, really?
That's how
well, bring him back, man.
We'll do another podcast.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah,
he's blowing his company up even more.
True.
He's doing something with energy at the moment.
Right. Like renewable energy?
Oh, I can't even speak on it. I don't know anything about it.
Oh. But you know what I would love to do? I want to make like, I don't even need to be honest. I don't really need to make money to do this. I just want to go like into like the Himalayan like mountains, bro.
Become a salt farmer.
Nah.
Same, dude.
No, I want to become a monk for a bit. Can you imagine that?
Smunk.
No, literally, smunk. Hey, can you imagine that, bro? How humbling that experience would be?
No.
Like, just for like 6 months or something.
You would lose your
Bold,
shit.
bro, just living, just eating whatever, because...
You not nutting and then a woman comes into the jungle, you're just like...
You're not wrong, eh?
You would
You're
hunt
not
her
wrong,
down.
eh?
You would hunt her down.
It's not in my character to do that.
It's not.
It's not. Like, I gotta be real with myself here. But again, I want to be like a ninja or something. Go and train to be like Is it in China?
What are we?
You go into the mines
here, bitch?
Yeah. You ever watch Karate Kid?
You ain't Karate Kid.
I want to be a Karate Kid. I want to do that for 6 months.
Do you know what Chinese people hate?
Black people. See,
that's how that Jalen Smith shit didn't work out too well for
That's
him.
how God. Yeah, no, 100%.
When he breaks his leg, they're all like, ha, funny man. Why are you doing crane? That's so stupid.
Oh, man. Have you watched the Karate Kid series on
I like it.
On
The
Netflix?
Cobra Kai?
Really?
Pretty sick.
But it was pretty cool at the start. And then it just gets boring now. Right?
Well,
like,
now
I feel like they're dragging it.
Yeah.
Bro. They're milking
The
it.
only one that didn't do that is Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, it's coming, though, apparently, right?
Apparently, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, but come on, bro. Come on. Think about it. Like, the production of Peaky Blinders alone, bro, like, would be pretty fucking
I know, but they were making a movie every week when it was coming out.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes
Yeah,
long.
the episodes are pretty long, yeah.
It's like a movie every week.
But, man, Peaky Blinders, man, I'm glad I started watching
Pull the
that.
mic in.
Yeah. Oh, shit. My bad. I'm glad I started watching that, because... It's gangster, man. It's gangster. Now, Peaky Blinders, man, like, when I first started watching that, because I was in Bali, and one of my boys got a Peaky Blinders tattoo. gangster. I actually see. It was a really nice piece, right?
Was he a big fan?
Yeah.
Is he still?
Obviously, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on.
Because I got a Pantera tattoo on my back, and I put that shit behind me.
Damn,
Literally.
Yeah. You put it behind you?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I know, like.
But I like if you ask me, hey bro, put on a song right now.
Yeah.
100% it's not Pantera.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I think it's more the aesthetic.
Maybe
of
not 100%. Maybe like 95%.
Yeah, but for the way he did it, I think it was more like the aesthetic of Peaky Blinders.
Oh, so it's like a gangster sleeve or something?
Yeah, it's a sleeve. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it
Not
was
like
just
fucking Peaky Blinders. Like
Peaky Blinders.
Nah.
By order of the Peaky Blinders. Fucking hell.
But I actually like the concept behind that. Like it's some real shit.
Well,
You know?
that's
After the war, bro, they were broke. They were fucking broke. Like and like this family actually just decided to. Is it based on a true story?
yeah.
Yeah.
Denise's sister's dad was a Peaky Blinder.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So her half sister's dad.
Yeah.
He was
That's
a
some
Peaky
real like pom shit, you know?
Like proper.
Yeah.
Worked with the ones like the movies about.
The gangsters.
Yeah.
That's gangster shit. Anyway, so he got the tattoo of the brothers, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, after that, I just binge watched the fuck out of that.
It's amazing.
Bro, I was like,
What a
wow.
fucking
Every day.
insane
Every
show.
time I'm sitting down and whatever, I was watching Peaky Blinders.
There hasn't been another show like that I've been
No.
like, fuck, this is dope.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the Immortals? No. What's that? The skinny motherfucker, and he's I Am Dreams.
I Am Dreams.
Dream. Fuck you. Hold on. I'll get it. You've got to watch this.
Immortals on Stan?
No. You like manga and shit, right?
Yeah.
So there's, fuck, what is it called? I'm just gonna type in Dream. The Sandman.
Oh, Sandman. So, with that,
How good was that series,
no, I haven't watched it.
dude?
So I was in my hotel, right, just kicking back, and I had someone over, and they put that on, and I just thought it was very weird. I was like, whoa, you know what I mean?
Well,
I feel like
fucking-
I was cooked off my head. I think it's one of those you just gotta sit down and like
You need to take a bottle of wine,
the balloon.
get a fucking pint of Ben and Jerry's,
Yeah,
get some KFC,
yeah.
get some watermelon. No,
And some Kool-Aid, nigga. Sit down and watch the dance song.
but just get relaxed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then just watch that shit all night because it is proper. Like it's your jam.
Yeah?
I know you, bro.
Yeah, straight out. I say less. I'll definitely watch it.
Watch that shit.
Yeah.
It's
Because some shows
boring.
like need a bit of encouragement at the
There's-
start,
it's-
you know.
It doesn't start with a hook. That's the thing.
yeah.
But then it hooks you at the end of the episode.
True. And you're like,
And then you're like, wait, what's going on here? They've caught. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the end, you're like, oh shit.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to look at it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the time?
It is
Quarter to eight.
Yeah.
All right. I got to get home to my baby.
Yeah. Fuck it. That's all right.
That was fun.
That was fun. We should do it again.
We will.
Next time we need like topics though. I reckon, like we should like. But these conversations are like them though. There's ones that just flow. You know.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Just flow.
I've tried the topic shit, dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know.
remember
I've
that.
tried it even
And the
more,
questions
more
and-
recently.
Yeah.
And I had somebody from the US send me what I was supposed to talk about.
Really?
Yeah. And then when he got here,
Yeah.
I was like, and he's like, have you got the list? And I was like, no, I didn't get any list. And like, he was freaking out, called his manager, and I was like,
Damn.
"Hey,
Manager and all.
let's just have a conversation.
Yeah,
So I just had,
that's what's up.
and dude, the podcast went crazy.
Yeah.
So fuck it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck it.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. Just do how you feel, man.
I don't want to hear your one-liners and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, let's have fun.
Yeah.
Let's have a couple drinks and relax.
Yeah. and talk
I'm on
shit.
nicotine gum now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what
Vapor or
the
anything
fuck?
anymore, bro.
Does it give you like
Hiccups?
But you never smoked like that though.
Yeah, dude.
So what the fuck? Not like cigarettes. Yeah. Like bad? Like I never really seen that though.
Yeah, but then you only ever saw me on vapes.
Yeah. But if that, like, were you really vaping? Like, I know people that vape. You know, like, you weren't like an addict. I wouldn't say you were someone
I
that
go
was
through
just
a
like.
vape every 2 days. One
Damn,
of
that's
the
deep.
yeah.
Just breathing in fucking
Even
vape.
when I'd get up for a piss in the middle of the night, I'd vape.
No way.
Yeah.
See how easy it is to just vape? Like, vaping is not... You can't even make an event out of it.
No, I know.
You know?
It's not, let's go down to the park and have a vape.
Yeah.
You vape on the way to the park and you're like, why the fuck did we come here?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, we could have stayed at home.
No,
and
smoking
vaped.
unless you go, man.
Take me home, I wanna know if you're down, ready to go. Wanna fly away with you, float away, fly